throughout the rest of the quarter. So you don't need to do anything with these right now. While I pass these out, if you remember on Tuesday, we worked on a FlowCAD for improper fractions and mixed numbers. On your Show Me app, can you show me an example of an improper fraction? So give me an example of an improper fraction. All right, everybody turn them around and show me, please. All right, looks like most of us have it. All right, go ahead and put it down. So an improper fraction, is our numerator going to be bigger than our denominator, Oscar?
Bigger.
Bigger, very good. And that's what makes it an improper fraction, right? When our numerator is bigger than our denominator. Bless you. All right, now show me an example of a mixed number. Of a mixed number. All right, go ahead and show me what you wrote. Judith, you're showing it to the back wall. I can't see it. Thank you. That's okay. All right, very good. So a mixed number has a whole number and a fraction. Very good. It looks like all of us remember that. All right. So we've also been talking about adding and subtracting mixed numbers. So on your Show Me app, go ahead. I want you to do this problem on your own. All right, I want you to add 2 and 1/4 plus 3 and 1/4. All right, before I have you show me your answers, I wrote this problem horizontally. So what is your first step, Judith?
So we need to do it vertical.
Yes, you need to rewrite the problem vertically. 2 and 1/4 on top, and 3 and 1/4 on the bottom. All right, step number 2, what should we do next, Jumani?
We need to add them.
Add them, okay. Do we start with our whole number or do we start with our fraction?
Fraction.
Fraction? Okay. Could we also start with the whole number? Yeah, we could. So let's go ahead and start with our fraction since that's what Yamani told us. So Yamani, what is 1/4 plus 1/4?
Actually, the denominator stays the same, and all you do is just add the numerator.
Very good. So Yamani brought up a very good point. When we are adding fractions, our denominator stays the same. So we do not add 4 plus 4. We're only adding our numerators. So 1/4 plus 1/4 is 2/4. All right, now what? How do we finish this problem, Oscar?
Add the whole numbers.
Add the whole numbers. What's 2 plus 3, Oscar? 5. So Jalen, can you read us our final answer? So start with your whole number. 5 and 2/4. There you go. Give me a thumbs up if everyone got that. Excellent. like we all did a good job at remembering what we've talked about earlier in the week. Go ahead and put your iPads away for me, please. Have your pencil out. You should be looking at this yellow sheet that I just gave you that says converting improper fractions to mixed numbers on top. Go ahead and write your name at the top just in case you lose it. That way we know who to give it back to. Alright, everyone's got their name on, give me a thumbs up. Excellent. Alright, so we just went over improper fractions and a mixed number, but I have a volunteer to read what an improper fraction is. Simon?
A fraction with a number that is bigger than the denominator.
Yeah, so a fraction with a numerator that is bigger than the denominator. So, is our numerator the top or our bottom number, Oscar? Top, which means our denominator is the bottom. Very good. Alright, can I have a volunteer to read what is a mixed number? Eduardo T, go ahead.
A whole number with a fraction.
Very good. So it's a whole number. Just like this example here, our whole number is 5. And then our fraction is 2/4. Thank you, Eduardo. Alright. So our third bullet point says in the examples below, the improper fractions are circled and the mixed numbers are boxed. So, first one, mixed number or improper fraction? Judith?
Mixed number.
Mixed number, very good, because we have a whole number and a fraction. Second one, Yamani?
Improper fraction.
Improper fraction, and how did you know that?
Because the denominator, the numerator is bigger than the denominator.
Very good, the numerator is bigger than the denominator. Balin, the third one.
Mixed number.
Mixed number, very good, and how did you know?
Because the 7 is a whole number and then it's just 3 on top of the 5.
Yep, so 7 is our whole number and 3/5 is our fraction. Very good, Balin. How about this next one? Simon?
Mixed number.
Mixed number, and how did you know?
It's because the 2 is the whole number and that tells us that it's a mixed number.
Yep. So Simon said there's our whole number here, our 2, and we also have a fraction, 6/10. Jalen, how about our next one? Improper fraction or mixed number? How did you know it was an improper fraction? Right, there's no whole number. What's another way we could tell this was an improper fraction? Yeah, so the 10 is bigger than the 5, so our numerator is bigger than our denominator. And our very last one, Judith?
Is an improper fraction because on the top set a fraction with a numerator is bigger than the denominator. When I look at the bottom, 6 is bigger than 4, so that's how I know it's an improper fraction.
Very good, Judith. Alright, so now that we got all that review out of the way, we're going to talk about converting an improper fraction to a mixed number. Can anyone tell me what the word convert means? What do I mean when I say I'm converting an improper fraction to a mixed number, Yamani?
On the paper, it says convert means to change.
Very good. So Yamani looked at our reference page and she saw that convert means to change. Very good. So we're going to work on changing improper fractions to mixed numbers. All right. And if you look on your yellow page, it says how to convert an improper fraction into a mixed number. So it gives you a step-by-step guide. So our example on our yellow page is 9/4. So our first step, we need to rewrite the improper fraction as a division problem. So 9 divided by 4. And then we need to write out our steps for division. There we go. So remember, daddy, mommy, sister, brother, Rover. Alright, so let's go ahead and start our steps for division for 9 divided by 4. So So that first step, divide. What are we gonna do, Judith?
So divide is we divide like 4 plus 4 equals 8. If we add one more remainder, we're gonna get bigger. So if we get bigger, we take that one that is bigger away, and that's gonna be. So we put it at the top, and then multiply it. We put that number times 4, and we're gonna put it at the bottom. We subtract it. If there's anything down, we bring it down. If there is a bring down, it doesn't mean remainder. We repeat.
Alright, so Judith got way ahead of us. Good job, Judith. So our first thing we need to do is we need to determine how many times 4 can go into 9. So let's skip count by 4. Count with me. 4,
8, 12.
Oh,
Wait,
16.
but 12 is greater than 9, correct? So how many times can 4 go evenly into 9? Twice. Very good. So as Judith was explaining, that number 2 should go at the top. So everyone write that number at the top. So now what do we do, Simon?
We multiply 2 times 4.
Yep, we multiply 2 times 4. So what is 2 times 4?
2 times 4 equals 8.
8, very good. So we multiplied. There's our 8. Ariana, what do we do now? Not add. Oscar? Subtract. Very good. So we're subtracting 9 minus 8. That should give us 1. All right. So now what? We divided and we found that 4 goes into 9 2 times. We multiplied 4 times 2, that gave us 8. So then we subtracted 9 minus 8. Now we're left with a 1. Now what, Jalen? What did you say? We're done? Right, so we can't make. Right, so there's nothing to bring down. We can't put 4 into 1. So what are we going to do with this 1 here? What happens to that 1 now? Balin?
You put a 0.
Say it one more time.
Put a 0.
Put a 0? Not quite. Judith?
If there's nothing to bring down, we need to check that one in. If it bring down like I said last time, is it repeat? If it doesn't have any number, is that one of the remainder?
Yes, very good. So Judith said we don't have anything to bring down, and we can't put 4 into 1, right? And remember, in our acronym, our R stands for remainder or repeat. Well, we know we can't repeat this process, right? Because we can't put 4 into 1. So Judith said that means that our 1 is our remainder. So let's move on to step 3. So 9 divided by 4 is 2, remainder 1. Okay, so keep that in mind. So number 3 says write the quotient as the whole number. Who can remember?